I've owned a blue Yamaha Revstar RSE20 for a couple years now and did an on the bench video here on the channel when I first got the guitar. My overall experience with the guitar was, as I described in the video, that it's probably one of the best out-of-the-box experiences that I'd had with a guitar in a very long time. That still holds true. The guitar I received from the factory was just spot on. I didn't find anything wrong with it or anything that needed to be adjusted or set up. The guitar looks, plays, and sounds great. Just not something you'd really expect from a guitar made in China and sold for less than $500. I've almost purchased an RSS20 model guitar, the next model up that's actually made in Indonesia, for quite a while. I've, over the last couple of years, probably had one in my cart on multiple sites, probably 20 times. I wanted to try the stainless steel frets and carbon reinforced neck, plus the improved circuitry and pickups. The RSE20 is an effing great guitar. Really, how much better could the RSS20 be with the additional features? I finally found one that someone had priced to sell quickly on Reverb. It was priced at the same price that I paid for my brand new RSE20, which that's a pretty good deal. It had a finish of vintage white, which would not be one of my first choices, but at the price, I could definitely overlook those. One thing you always have to worry about when you purchase a used guitar from a platform like Reverb is that you're buying a guitar without ever holding it in your hands and inspecting it for wear. You have to take a leap of faith and trust that the buyer is being honest with you with their listing and the condition. The buyer listed the guitar as mint, and I was happy to say that other than some dust on the guitar, it was pretty much as the buyer described. One observation I found about the listings of the RSS20 guitar is this. Currently, there are 60 used listings for this model guitar on Reverb, and I found the following. 45% of the guitars were listed as mint, 32% of the guitars were listed as excellent, 14% of the guitars were listed as very good, 9% of the guitars were listed as good. What I was trying to see was basically the breakdown, and was the guitar holding up to usage over the years that people had them. I was interested also to see how this stacked up against other guitar lines that were also released in 2022. I figured that then the used guitars presented would be probably about the same age and usage. I ended up selecting the PRS Silver Sky and the Fender American Vintage 2 Stratocaster line as my comparison models. I selected the results from the first 60 listings of each, as they had considerably more than 60 listed, and that was my sample. Here's what I found. The PRS Silver Sky had the following breakdown of conditions: 48% mint, 25% excellent, and 27% very good. The Fender American Vintage 2 had the following breakdown of conditions for the listings: 45% mint, 40% excellent, 8% very good, 7% good. I know, this is non-scientific, but it is interesting though. It shows me that the Yamaha holds its quality as good as an American-made Fender line, and also the PRS Silver Sky. Both guitar lines are considered to be very high-quality instruments. Next, I'll cover the features that made me want to try out the RSS20 model of guitar to begin with, starting with the neck. The RSS20 incorporates a three-piece mahogany neck with carbon reinforcement. The neck has carbon reinforcement rods, which are strategically placed to enhance stability and resist warping or bowing, even under challenging environmental conditions. What this basically means is you're not going to have to adjust your truss rod as you go from dry to humid conditions. They say that this will ensure a straight and true neck for reliable playability over time. The back of the neck is finished in a smooth satin polyurethane. The neck has a rosewood fretboard and has a 12-inch radius. The guitar comes with 22 jumbo stainless steel frets. Stainless steel frets are known to be very durable and resistant to wear, basically promising a much longer lifespan without having the need of refretting. The scale length of the guitar is very Gibson-like at 24.75 inches or 628.6 millimeters. The neck has what Yamaha describes as the Revstar shape or a C-type profile. Body and chambering. The Revstar standard RSS20 features a chambered mahogany body with a maple top. This design is part of what Yamaha describes as their acoustic design process, which aims to enhance tone, reduce weight, and ensure optimal balance without sacrificing resonance. They state that they're basically the three goals for the chambering. Sculpted tone. The chambering influences how the body resonates and air moves through the body, contributing to the guitar's overall tonal characteristics. Reduced weight. A large mahogany body can be relatively heavy. By removing some of the mahogany, the overall weight of the guitar is lessened, making it much more comfortable to play. Optimized balance. The chambering also plays a role in achieving a comfortable and well-balanced feel when playing the instrument. Let's cover some of the electronics that come with the RSS20. You normally can come to expect a 3-position switch on a 2-humbucker guitar with maybe a push-pull for coil split options. On this guitar, the 5-position lever switch on the RSS20 provides the following tonal options. Position 1 is the bridge. It activates the bridge pickup only. This position offers a brighter, punchier tone. Position 2 is the bridge and neck phase shifted. This engages both the bridge and neck pickups, but with a Yamaha circuit that's been built into the guitar, slightly delays the output of the opposite pickup. This creates an out-of-phase sound, offering a fresh take on classic in-between sounds and reminiscent of certain single-coil tones. Position 3 is the typical bridge and neck. It activates both the bridge and neck pickups together at the same time in a standard humbucking configuration, and this provides a fuller, warmer tone with increased output. Position 4 is the neck and bridge phase shifted. Similar to position 2, this engages both pickups, but with the phase shift applied in reverse, offering a really unique, kind of very different tonal variation on the typical in-between sounds. Position 5 is the neck and offers traditional just neck pickup only. This position delivers a warm and smooth tone. So the guitar comes with a push-pull tone switch, but it works a little bit differently than what you would expect. When the tone knob is in its normal position, pushed down, it functions like a typical tone control, allowing you to roll off treble frequencies as you turn it down. Pulled up, it's then what's called a focus switch. When you pull the tone knob up, you engage the focus switch. This is a passive boost circuit, meaning it doesn't require batteries. The focus switch has the following effects. Darker highs, it smooths out the treble frequencies, creating a less bright tone. Increased mids and lows, it boosts the mid-range and low-end frequencies, giving the tone more definition and thickness. The overall effect is similar to the sound of having overwound pickups, which typically have a higher output and more aggressive character. It is much louder. It's like having a boost pedal. My guitar is, in my opinion, a steal for what I paid for it, and something that will definitely hold up to constant playing for years to come. The Revstar 2 line of guitars most definitely holds up to the hype that you've read about and heard about the guitars. I don't think it's bullshit. I think that these guitars are as good as people say they are.